13 Leaves.
There's leaves, baby.
It's a game about 13 leaves. It's a card shedding game, a game in which you are trying to get rid of all the cards in your hand. It does it slightly different, well, as all games thus should do, right?
Right. No, it's Uno. No.
Take a look at how it plays. We'll be right back. In 13 Leaves, the object is to get rid of cards from your hand. The cards are numbered from 1 to 13. There's some dots on them to show you how many are in the deck. So there's 2 13s and there's 2 1s, but there are 8 7s. So you'll shuffle these cards, deal them out, and on a player's turn, they're going to play a card or cards in the middle of the table. Each successive player has to play lower or higher than one of the extremes. So here, I could put 5 on this side. I might put 10 on this side. And in fact, I could play a 10 on top of a 10. But here's the rule. When you add more cards, you have to add at least that many cards. So if I want to play cards beyond the 10, I would have to play, for example, 2 11s. 1 11 would not be good enough, but 2 of them are. And in fact, if I wanted to play more 11s on top of this, I would need to play 2 more 11s, which means the next person would have to play 4 12s, which is impossible because there's only 3. So at some point, you're not going to be able to play. And when you can't play, you will take any one card here, add it to your hand, and then put your hand face down, and you are out. The last player who doesn't pass clears all the cards, and they'll start a new one. Everyone gets their hands back, and you keep going until someone gets rid of all their cards. That person is the winner. Although you can play a set amount of games, and whoever gets a certain amount of points for cards that are still in your hand when someone goes out, and someone gets 20. That person, whoever has the lowest score, wins. Quality-wise, I really like how this looks, even if they are leaves. But it does some things that are nice. Like, I really like that it tells you how many cards there are of each number.
I love that printed on the cards, yes.
Especially in this game where it really matters. Can I even get enough 8s to beat a 7? Or, 6 7s? Well, the answer is yes, I can, because it tells me that on the 8 card.
Right.
This is a weird one for me because the first time I played it at 3 players. And it really kind of bombed. It was a little bit of card play, and then someone was out of cards. It went really fast. But when I played it with 4 and 5, it was much more interesting because each round, the card that you take goes into your hand, and you sit there and go, oh, which card should I take? If I take this card, I actually make it easier for someone else to play a card. So I shouldn't take that one. But I also have 2 of them.
Right, I would like to have multiples of the same ones, right? It kind of has the same decision point that Scout has a little bit, but I feel like Scout kind of forces you, another very popular card shedding game like this, it forces you to take cards out. And in this one, I enjoy that moment of having to pass in order to grab a card. I think I like that feeling more. It gives me a little bit better of a choice. Part of it being the distribution kind of makes that, right? There's fewer cards in the extremes, but it's easier to play an extreme card. But there's fewer of them, so it's harder in a different way.
Right. The putting them out in the middle is just a different way to play cards, but it kind of works with your brain a little bit better. This is probably closer to Jungo, actually.
A little bit,
When you take a card, it's very slight. You have to note that it's a very small game. I mean, you notice when the advanced rules are basically just play longer.
Yeah, play more hands.
That's not advanced rules, okay? But yeah, I like it. I like it enough, actually. I think it's a nice little game of card shedding, but that's not too complex. It's one that I would play easily just because it feels a little bit different. I'd be hesitant to go back down to 3 players, but with 4 and 5, I enjoyed it a lot, and I'd give it a 7.
I would give this one for myself a 7.5. I think that the nice production, the little like slip box and stuff, they clearly put some care and stuff into it. The cards look beautiful, but more importantly, I think the game is solid. It's good fun, and it's one that I'd come back to happily. That's 13 Leaves.